Independence Day Resurgence is a sequel to the 20-year-old movie Independence Day. I can't believe that came out in 1996, 20 years ago. But anyway, the Independence Day Resurgence is a decent film. I wasn't expecting a masterpiece when I went to go see it. You know, I wasn't expecting it to live up to the first ID4 film from 1996, and it kind of met my expectations. I had a lot of fun in the film, but there was certain things lacking. Mainly, it was lacking, in my opinion, Will Smith. You know, they had an actor. I'm not sure his name. I can't remember the actor's name, and he's playing Will Smith's son, and it's kind of taking over the Will Smith role, and it just lacks the charisma that Will Smith has as an actor. It's kind of boring in a way, and you know, I just really didn't like the character. Stephen Ella's son, I forgot his name. Is it Micah? Micah Ella. I'm not sure what he's called in. I'm not even sure what he's called in the first Independence Day. Never mind this one. I'm sure. But yeah, Will Smith character's son. He's like one of the main fighter pilots now for the Earth Defence Force, which the Earth has set up now, and I just found him boring. Jeff Goldblum's back, and he's pretty good. You know, as always, Jeff Goldblum is always good in what he does. He's got a unique acting style. You know, like he's there's some aliens coming. They really like the landmarks. But yeah, every scene Jeff Goldblum was in, I enjoyed. You know, it was pretty good. He's playing the same character, obviously, but obviously he's evolved from the cable repairman or whatever he was in the first one, and now he's like leading the Earth Defence Force. So it's but you know, he's had a pretty good job promotion there. But yeah, all the scenes that he's in, his first scene in Africa, investigating an alien site with some African warlord and his tribe, or whatever you call them, and pretty. All his scenes are pretty enjoyable. You know, he goes to space. Well, he goes to the moon, and he's back on Earth, and he's in Area 51. His father's back, but I thought all his storyline was pretty pointless. They could have not bothered with his father, to be honest. There was pretty much no need for him to be in it. You know, they just brought him back because they've brought him back. You know, but they could have easily not had Jeff Goldblum's father in Jeff Goldblum's character's father in the film, because his storyline is pretty pointless, to be honest. And to be honest, I've forgotten most of the characters' names from Independence Day. There's Stephen Ella. What's Jeff Goldblum called? Cannot remember his character's name. But anyway, or the president. What's the president? Anyway, yeah, but anyway, all the scenes with Jeff Goldblum, I really enjoyed, you know, because it's Jeff Goldblum. I enjoy pretty much everything Jeff Goldblum's in, just because of his unique acting style. But returning characters, you've got him, and you've got Bill Pullman, who's like, you know, he's the ex-president of the United States now, and obviously he's been affected from the incidents in the first Independence Day, and he's kind of, well, people think he's crazy, but he thinks that the aliens are coming back, and he's kind of proved right. And then you've got Brent Spiner, whatever, the guy from Star Trek: The Next Generation, who was in the first one as like looking like a mad scientist, and I thought he died in the first one, but apparently not, because he's in this one as well. And you find out why he's in this one, but I thought he died, but he didn't. So, okay, fair enough. But, yeah, the new cast. You got Liam Hemsworth. He's playing a cocky fighter pilot. And the dynamic between Liam Hemsworth and Will Smith's son is weird, because Liam Hemsworth, his character is supposed to be the cocky, brash. You're not supposed to really like his character. I get, you know, because he's done some dangerous stuff. And I think you're supposed to like Will Smith's son's character. because he's Will Smith's son and he's like an hero and that. And there's a something they've got a bit of an history between them, these two characters. And during some like training session, Liam Hemsworth's character did some sort of dodgy maneuver in his fighter plane, and nearly killed Will Smith's son's character. So there's a bit of animosity between them all. And when they first meet, Will Smith's son punches Liam Hemsworth. But while I was watching the film, I was liking Liam Hemsworth's character more than Will Smith's son, and I'm not sure if you were supposed to do that. I'm not sure if it was meant to be the other way around, but I found myself liking Hemsworth than the other guy, than Ella Jr. And another thing what I noticed during the film, a lot of the characters, you know, to say it's like they've got the entire Earth to play with, and it's the Earth Defence Force. Everyone seems to know each other, or they're related, or whatever. Jeff Goldblum knows Liam Hemsworth. Liam Hemsworth's going out with the president's daughter. The ex-president's daughter, should I say, Bill Pullman's daughter. She's working for the current president. She also knows Will Smith's son. And Liam Hemsworth, I think he has a brother who he's working with on the moon base. And when they go to the moon base, there's a load of new fighter pilots come up, and the star female fighter pilot from the Chinese contingent, her father happens to be in charge of the moon base. No, her uncle, I think, happens to be in charge of the moon base. So it's like when I was watching the movie in the cinema, I turned to my friend and I said, "Is everyone related in this film?" Because it felt like it. It's just like, it's a bit weird. On the Earth's destruction didn't seem as good as, or epic as it did. It looked good, it looked spectacular, but it didn't feel as spectacular as what they did in the first Independence Day movie, with all the everything blowing up. You know, the beam blowing up the White House and blowing up the Empire State Building and everything. Here it was like a ship that was like had its own gravity and it was pulling things up and then in one city, then dropping it into like say, I think it pulled up the Burj Khalifa and then it dropped on Tower Bridge in London and things like that as it was going over the Atlantic towards America. But it just didn't have the same feeling. It didn't have the same epicness, in my opinion. In fact, I think the film kind of felt empty in a way. And also, the film in the first Independence Day, it happened over a few days leading up to the 4th of July when the Earth fought back. In this one, everything seems to happen really quickly. 1 minute they're on the moon, 1 minute they're at the White House, 1 minute they're at Area 51, 1 minute they're on the ship. You know, it seemed to happen all in one day, which it probably could have, but it just felt, I don't know, it just felt like it went too quick. They got through the problem too quickly. Whereas Independence Day, you know, there was a big build-up to wondering what the aliens were going to do over a few days, and then they did it, and then there was a few, then they attacked, they attacked the cities, and then there was a couple of days figuring out what to do and fighting back, and then the actual final battle was on the 4th of July. So there was a kind of a longer build-up. In this one, like I said, it kind of just felt like it went through it too quickly. And my God, I'm not going to tell you how it ends, but it certainly sets it up for a sequel. And I just, when it went off, I went, God, I just thought to myself, that was one cheesy ending. It's like, yeah, we get it, you know, you want to do a sequel, but talk about shoehorning it in. But overall, I did actually enjoy the movie. It had some good things in it. I know I've criticised it a lot, but I did actually enjoy the film. I did find it, not as enjoyable as Independence Day ID4, the first one, but as an enjoyable action popcorn flick, you know, I can't go, you know, I enjoyed it. It was fun. All the aerial dogfight battles, and that was really good. Everything involving the aliens was really good. I really like the design of the ship. There's a new alien species, which was interesting. And it was nice seeing all the returning characters coming back. Especially Jeff Goldblum, who, you know, to me, I really liked Liam Hemsworth in this. I didn't think I would like Liam Hemsworth, but I did. It was pretty good. But yeah, Jeff Goldblum, he's to me, he's the standout one because he's Jeff Goldblum, you know. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed the film. It was a really enjoyable film. So I will probably give this film a rating of C. Let me know what you think down below if you've seen this film. Let me know what you think of the film. Let me know if I've been fair on it. Whether you'd like to see a sequel, a third Independence Day movie, which there's, you know, the rumours that they're gonna do a third one, and it certainly sets it up for a third one. Yeah, please like and share. Spread the word of the Heroic Dale channel, and remember, guys, stay heroic.